Do you like taking trips out?
Yes,
Holidays? Short breaks away?
I love it.
Do you tend to go alone? With family?
Tend to take them away from dog.
Okay. So, when was the last time you went away?
Last weekend actually, to Northumberland.
Okay. And what day specifically was that?
Saturday.
And you mentioned you went with your wife and your dog.
Yes.
What time did you leave out?
At 8 a.m.
And what time were you planning to leave at 8 a.m?
Well, we planned to leave at 7, but we then got held up for an hour, so we left at 8.
Okay. And was it, when you left, did you head straight on the way to Northumberland? or-
No, we needed some petrol on the way, so we stopped at the petrol station.
Okay. And who drove?
I drove.
And did you drive the whole journey?
Well, my wife drove initially, sorry, and then I took over.
How was the journey?
It was not great. The weather was pretty wet.
It's pretty wet. Did you stop off anywhere on the way?
Yeah, stopped at the service station on the M6 for breakfast.
And what did you do on your journey? Do you listen to music or anything?
We had a coffee and some sandwiches, egg and vegetarian sausage sandwich.
And what was it like on the journey? Did you listen to anything on the actual journey? Or was it pretty quiet?
Listen to some music. Some radio.
And so you mentioned you stopped off at a service station.
Yes.
And then how long roughly did the journey take for you to get to Northumberland, including your stop off?
I'd say about an hour and a half.
And when you stopped off at the service station, how long roughly would you say you were at the service station?
I'd say about 20 minutes.
Was it busy?
Pretty empty.
And when you got to Northumberland, where did you go?
Went to a pub. Historic pub.
Any particular village in Northumberland?
Yeah, Greenhouse in Northumberland.
And you mentioned that you went for the weekend, so did you stay over for the whole weekend in Northumberland?
Yes, I did.
And did you stay anywhere particular?
Hollybush Inn.
And can you tell me what that is
Oh,
exactly?
It's an inn. It's like in Northumberland.
The
Bed and breakfast inn.
You stayed in a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
So can you describe the building for me? Is it modern,
Pretty old. It's very dated. Dates back to centuries ago.
And where did you park?
I parked outside in the parking lot.
Okay. And what was the weather like at this point?
Pretty good. It's not too bad.
So what did you do once you got to the pub after? Could you describe that for me?
Actually, once we finished, we went to Newcastle. We drove to Newcastle.
Once you finished, what exactly? What did you do when you were there?
In Newcastle.
In Northumberland.
Oh, when I was in Northumberland, had some drinks.
Did you do anything else whilst you were there?
No, just had drinks with the family.
And what did you do with your dog? Did you, I don't know, take any walks?
Yeah, we took it for a walk. That's about it. To the park.
And how long would you say you went for a walk for?
Probably about an hour.
And what was that like?
It was nice, sunny, warm, nothing too crazy.
How long would you say that you spent on your walk? You mentioned an hour.
Yeah, it is.
So how many miles would you say roughly you took on that journey?
About 4 miles.
And what did you do on that walk?
Sat, played with my dog. That's about it.
Anything particular?
No, not really. It's pretty boring.
So what was the scenery like?
Very nice. Lots of
Could you describe it for me?
beautiful trees, beautiful plants, lots of dog walkers. Nothing too crazy.
And what did you do afterwards?
Sorry. Is this when or before I went to?
So while you were on the walk,
Oh, right. So we then drove to Newcastle afterwards.
so was it a long journey back to the car? You mentioned it about an hour, so what was the journey like?
To the car or to Newcastle?
Back to the car.
It
So we
was-
haven't got to the car just yet.
Yeah, well, it was pretty normal. I think just got back 15 minutes away.
And you went with your wife and your dog on
My
this
dog,
walk.
yeah.
And when you got back to your car, did you do anything before you got on the journey to Newcastle?
No, not really. Nothing.
So you didn't. When you were on this journey to Newcastle, what was the weather like?
Very nice. Really sunny.
So I noticed you mentioned that it was quite wet earlier, so did the weather switch?
It changed dramatically.
And who drove to Newcastle?
I did.
And how long was the drive there?
I know.
And how was the drive?
It was nice. We were listening to music, chatting,
Singing.
singing.
Thank you.